when we have a guest in here and they're talking and they're like, "Oh wait, have we started?" I'm like, "Don't worry, I'm gonna cut off the whole beginning," and I never do. I never cut it off.
Fuck yeah. Oh, you might want to cut off that open sign out there, dude. You almost had a cigarette
it's
zombie.
You don't know how the open sign works here?
No.
It's connected to the entire power.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So you have
turn
to
off
shut it
every
all
light in the
down.
building.
Lights. Yeah.
Bro, I saw one of
Yeah, a
the
lady just came in here like 30 minutes or 20 minutes ago.
You guys buy.
It's like, you don't sell anything?
yeah, there was a White Walker when I got here, dude. He was cigarette mumbling like blah, 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 and he was looking at
Did you
the
guys lock
sign.
The door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
locked now.
You gotta lock out the White Walkers, bro. Those guys like that though, they have to be invited in. Actually, they can't just walk into a place.
Yeah.
I was telling Jazz though, I was like, this is kind of what Daytona is it's like not as intense or scary like the kind of deranged homeless. They're just sort of like bumbling around in the background. They'll come up to you and offer you but I don't know.
They love to chat.
Yeah, they like
That's
to chat.
what sucks about
No,
it.
no talent either. That's the only thing I don't like because they don't
homeless guy's
perform.
like, can I offer you an N-word?
Yeah.
You're like, all right, dude, chill out.
He's selling inward passes. A homeless guy.
It's a
He
white
goes, yo. Got these passes.
But it's a white guy?
Yeah, a white guy selling inward passes would be so sick, dude.
Oh hell yeah! No, while I was
He goes, we made up the word.
oh shit.
That's insane, bro.
Yeah.
Pat's back, dude.
Yeah, I am.
He's back, dude. He's been gone so
Picking
long.
strawberries.
Ohio. I wasn't picking them, but I was I was hawking them, dude. I was a little.
You ate a fuck ton of strawberries?
No, I ate a little bit.
You did?
I ate the bad ones. You know what I mean?
You look like you're allergic to strawberries.
What?
Damn.
If you get the batch, bro, you pick out the bad ones?
Yeah, you got to pick
yeah,
the
but
bad
selling
out.
the other ones.
You know what I used to do? This is
Bro,
crazy.
the customer's not always right,
Dude,
okay?
I made the mistake where I told my buddies I used to sell when I used to sell crazy bows of bud. I used to take the best nugs and then I would rip the tops off of them. And that was just for my
The
Percy's.
tip?
Yeah, my
Isn't that
buddies.
like where
You would
all the
muffin
trichomes
top
and
'em?
shit are?
Yeah, I would rip the tops off the dopest nugs, and then my buddy would buy like a half, and it'd just be a quarter, and like the best nug in there would just like decapitated. And my friend's like, "What the fuck, dude? I know you did this to me."
The stem, I see there's still weed on
Yeah,
here.
it's like I was like, I shouldn't have told him.
It's like biting. That's like biting the tip off a strawberry and selling it, dude.
Yeah,
Or cutting out the fat part at the top
yeah.
and then putting it back together like that.
Or circumcising your son and telling him to go live a fucking happy life.
It's exactly like that. That's
And,
crazy.
honestly, most of the job I was doing was just like managing bounce houses, like
That's
little
pretty
kid
sick.
shit.
That's
It was kind of cool. It was kind of fucked though, because it was like a heat wave happened out there, dude. And I just got so fucking sunburnt the first day.
Oh yeah, and you're pretty like scared.
I'm pretty fair.
Yeah, you're like
I got self conscious. I had like a crazy hand tan though, because I was
You
wearing these kinds of
yeah,
shirts to stay out of the
You should have
sun.
wore a shiesty.
You know,
At the
it would have
Strawberry
helped.
Festival.
It would have fucking helped.
Hell yeah.
But no, dude, it was pretty chill.
Dude, he puts on a shiesty and he just gets a circle tan around his face like this.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, you got a light year fucking face.
Just perfect like oval around his face, dude.
That's pretty
So sick.
Hell yeah. But I don't know, it was all right. Fucking what did I do? We bought some weed. Oh yeah, that was what was crazy. So like Ohio's legal or whatever, but I guess it's like not as good as other states. We didn't know at the time. We just like went to the dispensary, bought it. Was like, all right, this is good. And then we were near like Toledo, which is like North Ohio.
Yeah.
And we went to go to a dispensary.
Holy Toledo, dude.
Yeah. And
They were like, go to Michigan.
well, the fucking dispensary wasn't real. Like we went and we're walking around this building and there's like no dispensary. We're looking at the thing and there's just people coming in out of the CPR class.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, you want to do CPR? They're like, you're here to learn CPR. We're like,
Dude,
no.
they're struggling to get people to learn
They
CPR
were-
nowadays, dude. AI's taking their jobs, bro.
That's crazy.
That CPR robot's caving people's chests in. Oh, we
Dude,
overcalibrated.
It'd be crazy if you don't know CPR and you're like, hold on, I got a bike pump, and put a bike pump in a guy's mouth and just be bike pumping a dude like it's the end of Space Jam.
Yeah,
Blew him
He,
up with a pump.
he just
yeah.
he goes fucking Violet Beauregard on him. He just gets all big and fucking
So what happened? So you guys couldn't find a dispo?
So we're like, no, we don't want to do the CPR class. And we're like, the guy's like, are you trying to, we told him, we're like, we're looking for a dispensary or whatever. And some other guy came up. He's like, you trying to buy weed? And I was so trained from Florida. Like every time I saw a cop, I'd like want to hide my joint. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, dude, you got to go to Michigan. They're like giving it away. It's way better. Nobody buys it here. They just travel to Michigan. Apparently that happens in other states too, like Massachusetts is like really good weed, and like Connecticut, it's kind of like shitty because it's government sponsored or whatever. And I was like, oh damn, I need to like vote for the right one if Florida ever gets it, because it was pretty sick.
Smed fucking will go to Connecticut, pick up a little bit, but they have like weird limits, and he'll just drive to Massachusetts and get like a fucking ton.
Ohio, like pre-rolls are illegal. So you can't get a pre-roll, but what they'll do is they'll just put it in a plastic capsule that's shaped like a pre-roll, and then you just like pour it into a weed thing or whatever. But it's like weird.
So you guys did find a dispo though?
Yeah, we went to a sick one.
You
it
edibles
was crazy.
and stuff or anything
they had
crazy?
Dude, they had drinks, they had edibles, they had they had anything you
They
could
have
want.
suppositories?
Dude, I asked.
You asked? Or you asked?
Yeah,
I
sorry.
asked the one. Yeah, they only had them as samples.
That'd be crazy if like the only way you could do weed is like you had to like stick it underneath your fingernails. Like it had to be the most painful process.
Damn.
That would suck. I would probably quit.
Like a
smoking.
bamboo shoot torture, like some deer hunter shit or something.
What would
Yeah.
be your drug if you had to like weed is it's that horrible to do and you
Light
only get
beers?
so high. Just beer, right? Just
Light
lean
beers?
into beer.
Light beer? No, I'd probably start doing like Valium or something. I don't know.
Right, pill it up. Dude,
That'd
people
be
in
my
Ohio-
fucking pillage and destroy, dude.
Dude,
No, I've never been into pills. I don't know. They just fucking don't make me feel good.
bro, that's where some people were like
Feels
totally
itchy.
they were
They were sick though when my rib was broken. I
Yeah.
was having fun on them.
dude, that's where there was like pilled out
Couple
people
perkies.
at the festival and they would like get fucked up and go in the bounce house that's like for kids, bro, and just like topple people and shit.
You have to-
Nodding off in a bounce house.
Did you have to bounce anybody out of the bounce house, dude?
Sometimes, dude, there was
So you were a bouncer.
Pat the
A little
bounce house
bit.
bouncer, dude.
yo, I wasn't
You
that good.
jump in there and you go, "What's up, pussy?" You double bounce him and he goes flying through
Yeah, you
the ceiling.
popcorn someone.
Yeah, you popcorn the guy out, popcorn and pillhead out of a bounce house, dude.
Dude.
That's crazy.
Yo, yeah, those little fuckers, they wouldn't get out sometimes.
Oh, the kids.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
Jazz had the sauce though. It's a sticker. That's how you get them, because there'd be like a foreign kid that like didn't speak English or was like autistic or
in
something. You're
Ohio?
like,
oh yeah, they're getting in every state now.
You should
yeah,
have had
bro.
pepper
After that
spray, dude.
accident, dude, there were some weird people at those festivals
wait,
or whatever.
Palestine, Ohio, right? Is
Yeah.
that where it was with the?
We weren't
smoke?
near it. I looked, bro. We were
Yeah,
up there, and I was like,
Free
wait, am I getting
Palestine from the smog?
am I
dude.
getting contaminated? Yeah, that
Yeah.
train
Ooh,
accident.
you got like a little couple of stinky kids from the.
You know what you should do to get
The
the adults
spill.
out of the bounce house? Bear mace. You just
Throw
bear
a
mace.
smoke bomb in there. Dude, I would have been ripping fart bombs in there, dude. That'd been
Oh.
fucking
Putting
hilarious.
stink bombs in there is crazy, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. That's where I dropped one earlier. My stomach is fucked up from driving and just eating candy. I'm like too old, bro. It's like
Oh yeah.
I dropped a Pepto poop in there. I
Thank
saw a
you.
sick video though. It was a dude in a wheelchair
Thank you.
drifting. Have you seen that?
No.
He drops Crisco on the ground and then fucking comes up and drifts and plays like the Tokyo, theme song. It's kind of
You probably get like paraplegic Asian pussy doing that shit, dude.
that's what I mean. Like it was kind of sick,
Yeah.
bro. He had like a Jordan shirt. I was like, this guy's cool. He's like a cool ass
A what shirt?
paraplegic
Jordan?
dude. Yeah, he had that
Oh, yeah.
Jumpman.
Oh,
Jordan's
yeah.
on. Like, he was like swagged out.
He's probably like a murder ball guy. Those guys are
What is
serious, dude.
that? Wait.
Talk about upper body strength, bro.
Oh yeah.
Murder ball, you never seen that?
No.
It's kind of like, it's like,
basketball.
it's like basketball, but it's like physical, and they're all in wheelchairs.
yeah.
Oh.
And they're like these extreme wheelchairs where the wheels are like cambered like a fucking Puerto Rican Civic.
Yeah.
they just fucking
It's
run.
drifting. Yeah, they're ready to drift.
They just run into each other and shit. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, my leg, and you're like, you can't feel it, bro. Get out of here.
That'd be crazy if you're like, yo, I got you a Jordan shirt, and then like someone gets it and it's just Jordan Peterson crying.
I got into the.
He's always crying now.
Is he always
Oh,
crying?
He's
no.
always crying.
He's a sensitive guy.
No, he fucking got hooked on Zans, and his fucking daughter banged Andrew Tate, and now he's ruined.
Oh my god, that's
Gotta
fucked.
make your bed.
He's emotional, dude. Like he's at a
Yeah,
Coldplay
wait till-
concert.
dude,
fucked
dude, it's
up.
like, get your shit together, dog. You're
Oh,
on
no.
You're on TV, bro. Stop
Yeah.
crying. You're on TV for 6
That
minutes
is-
on Piers Morgan. It's like, bro, you can't fucking hold back The fucking salt
6
water.
minutes.
6 minutes.
Yeah, that always bugged me, and when I found out like girls like when dudes cry, it's like a big turn off. They like can't help it. They're just like
Always worked for
"Ugh."
me.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Oh, got so
bald
much
and
pussy.
somebody
Leave
pussy.
Leave me kill myself.
You don't put your mouth on it. I'm gonna fucking shoot myself.
There's like they don't like that baby shit at all.
Nah.
I got into the Paralympics for a little while though. Me and
Yeah.
me and my boy got into watching
Are you
Paralympics.
betting on them and stuff?
We
like that?
could, yeah, you know.
Lost a bunch of money on the fights again, dog.
Should have
Oh,
bet on
man.
fucking. I forgot what they call it. There's a blind ball game where they're all like on the ground and they're like feeling where the ball's going, and they like have to shoot it into the goal or whatever, and then fucking they never save it, dude. It always goes right in.
Someone's cheating. He's like rubbing.
You're not
poop. He's like
Daredevil,
rubbing poop
bro.
on the goal. They're like, he smells it. He smells the goal.
Yeah, there's poop on the ball.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, dude.
I know this
yeah.
one's coming.
Mm-hmm.
But only some of them are like partially blind, so they have to fucking blindfold blind guys because they're like, no, unfair advantage. You have pinhole vision.
Yeah, you got to hit him with 2 eye patches. That would be cool, dude. 2
yeah.
one-eyed patches.
No, you just throw a visor on him like the guy from fucking like LeVar Burton in Star Trek, dude.
Yeah.
So sick. I always wanted to do that.
Actually, I want to make an eye patch for your third eye and sell that at festivals, and people will probably buy it. Fucking idiots.
You're like, keep it covered, dude. You don't want anything here.
Yeah.
You don't want the negative energies here invading.
Exactly.
You would sell dude. You could sell them for like $15 a piece, and you'd probably sell like 1,000 of them.
Yep.
I was gonna say
$15,000.
people are weirdly superstitious and stuff. Like I saw some like strange vendors and stuff where they're selling like special water and shit and whatnot. Yeah, where they're like, you know that like balance test or whatever people do, where they had like it was like these bracelets people were wearing, and they're like, I'm like more grounded right now. The
Okay.
positive ions
Copper
are inside
ones?
me. Yeah,
Copper
that kind of
bracelets?
shit.
Yeah.
That shit is so
Dude, it was
cool.
insane. Baseball players and shit were wearing them too. Like it was insane.
I wear fucking rubber underpants so I don't get struck by lightning. It's hurricane season, dog.
That's true.
I'm gonna fucking survive.
Oh, did you hear about that? They built a immigrant, what do you call it? Refugee fucking camp in the middle of the Everglades.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
And
It's called Alligator Alcatraz.
Yeah.
This place is falling apart without you, Pat. You like some dude got struck by lightning on the beach last week in New Smyrna, bro. Pat
no
leaves.
way.
They died.
He's sitting there with his feet in the water, and the storm was like 10 miles out to sea or whatever, and just fucking boom.
No.
Head blew clean off.
Yeah.
What?
No, just
I was
kidding.
like, that's sick.
He did die though.
Damn.
Dude, that's crazy when God hits you with the electric slide.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, dude, you can't fucking out hokey pokey that, dude.
That's great. I could,
No way, dude.
dude. I was a crazy line dancer in elementary school, bro.
They line dance at the Full Moon Saloon. I always look at it where I'm like, it'd be pretty fun to get wasted and just go in there and just dance with
Yeah.
some old ladies.
Yeah. I always had trouble bringing my black friends to that stuff. They were just
Yeah, you
like,
shouldn't.
dude, I don't trust. I'm
don't
not going to that
They're
place.
Making black friends. So,
Yeah,
at
what's your
least a step ahead of me?
Yeah, what's your secret? No, I'm just kidding. Because I can ball a little bit.
Yeah.
We're short guys. Black guys don't like short white guys. They like tall white guys.
True.
You could probably be like a big man.
No, I got a bunch of them. If I work with them, we're cool.
We got a pickup game coming up. You can play center.
Yeah. Good at passing and shit. Yeah.
It's like, you look like you know fundamentals.
I do, sadly. I play the whitest guy basketball for sure. Yeah, it's like
I was on the team that played against the Globetrotters and always lost.
I get so nervous about jamming my fingers. I
yeah.
gotta learn how to dribble with my knuckles.
That'd be cool.
Just punch the ball, make it look tough as hell.
You would never get a traveling charge because you don't grab the ball at all.
Yeah, exactly.
You fucking spike it onto the ground and then you punch it into the hoop.
Fuck yeah.
You go, dude, I'm so sick.
Damn,
I
dude.
was on a podcast for a second.
I was back in the gym yesterday. I did legs. Woke up with terrible calf cramps this morning.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
You did legs last night?
Yeah.
That's so sick.
Yeah, I was blasting it. There's some super buff guys in there. They weren't judging me at all.
Do you ever get on the like elliptical or whatever? I always felt like
I don't do cardio.
you don't.
Not
Yeah,
in
you
front of
neither.
other
You
guys.
guys.
I know I need to do cardio, but I don't. I don't have time, so I just
Not in front of other men, dude. I don't do
We're
that
not
bullshit.
practicing running away.
I'm just gonna have a heart
What
attack.
if you're running to them,
Stand our
dude?
ground.
Chasing someone down, bro.
Nah, I just shoot them in the back.
Yeah.
While I'm like swinging on the elliptical, bro. Fuck, dude.
You shoot them in the back, boom, and then you walk up to their body and you turn them around and you shoot them through the front so they can't tell that you shot them in the back. genius. The perfect crime,
Right,
possibly.
hit the same hole, dude.
Yeah.
Possibly the perfect crime. John's plotting crimes right now, dude. You gotta chill, bro.
20 people I'm about to knock the fuck off of Earth.
Oh,
I'm about
damn,
to
dude.
fucking-
Sean's fucking Steve Buscemi and Billy Madison right now. Dude. He's
Yeah.
putting lipstick on. He's crossing people off the list, bro.
Yeah, no, I've been crashing out hard lately, dude. I'm losing my fucking mind.
Oh no,
Yeah, court didn't go good. Nothing was going good. I'm getting fucked, bro.
big time.
Big time.
It's
Bound,
worse.
gagged, bonded.
Damn.
Yep.
And out on bond.
Out on bond. James Bond.
Out on bond, James Bond.
The auto bond.
You go, I'm out on bond, James Bond. And your lawyer goes, dude, you realize like your entire life is fucked, right? Maybe you should stop doing bits, all right?
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was
shit.
funny.
Damn, dude. What else did I see?
So you guys drove? Or you
Yeah,
flew?
dude. I drove up
How
there
far-
and back.
How many hours is that? 16?
Yeah, about that. 16.
I'm so fucking good at miles in my head, dude.
You-
How fast are you guys going? 65?
On the way back, you pretty much, dude, because we were towing a trailer. It sucked.
Oh, you guys towing a trailer
I towed, yeah. I drove like a
car?
lot of it too, huh?
in your car?
No, this was like a company car or whatever. It was a
Oh.
truck. But it was only like, yeah, whatever. It was brutal, dude.
That's crazy.
That is rough, dude. You should have been fucking hanging out in the
Did
trailer.
you just listen to music, or you listen to like audiobooks or podcasts, or what do you do when you drive?
Oh, bro, I was listening to. It's so gay, but yeah, I was listening to like NBA draft recaps and shit like that. Like I
When
like.
when was
sports
that?
talk.
NBA
The draft was last week.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's just the
It must have
magic. and
killed
stuff.
you to have missed that.
No.
Didn't that big ass white guy go first?
Yeah, Cooper Flag. No,
Cooper Flag?
Yeah, dude. The L silent.
Dude, he sounds like a fucking Arkansas retard, bro. That's
He's a
crazy.
big retard. He'd fuck you guys up, dude.
Yeah, he absolutely would, but not you though, right?
No, he'd fuck me up. But
Not as badly though.
I think I play good defense. I guess
Yeah.
If we went 1-on-1, no, But dude, did you guys ever play organized sports at all? Like Little League or fucking,
Yeah,
you know what I
played
mean?
Pop Warner for like 9 years.
That's right. You were football and then wrestling. How about you?
Well, wrestle. I played baseball too, but I hated it. I couldn't stand striking out. I'd cry.
Yeah, damn, dude.
Oh,
Rage
shit.
out, break some other
freak the
kid's
fuck-
helmet
Yeah,
that
I
you
would
borrowed.
freak the And I just cry in the dugout for 30 minutes until it's my turn again, and then just repeat the loop.
God damn vicious. What a vicious cycle.
Dude, it was suck, bro. I would pray to get hit just so I could get on base because I was fast.
Just
I
oh
want
my
to get on
God.
base.
the vicious cycle of little league baseball.
It's so funny. You're acting like a vet who's like losing his fucking shit. You're just eating candy, like fuck this, dude.
Yeah.
God damn
Yeah,
it,
the
my
fucking
career's
chew
over.
bubblegum or whatever. The big league chew, the bubblegum.
Just-
Sean's fucking 10 years old. He just has a fucking huge dip in the dugout. He's just spitting.
yeah.
We would rip. The
Just
funnest thing though
trashing
is to
it.
rip golf balls on off a baseball bat.
Oh yeah.
Those things go. So those are rocks. We used to have like
That's
a rock
crazy.
bed in my front yard, and my mom would get so mad because I would just rip rocks all day. She's like, "Dude, other people live here. I'm just dude,
Breaking.
rocks are flying through."
With an aluminum bat?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I would just, dude, for like hours, bro. I was fuck this neighborhood up, bro. It was death
Fucking
from above.
Dennis-
1999 in that bitch.
Dennis the Menace over here, dude.
Hell yeah.
I did. I used to throw shit into the street and watch cars run over it. That was like a
Oh,
big
yeah.
fun thing of
He was doing
mine.
that like a year ago.
Yeah. Dude, this one time though, we did tie a fucking rope across the road, and this bus stopped, and we were just ripping rocks at a bus.
Yeah.
This kid, Steven Knapp, the one kid who like I don't even know if he had parents. You know what I mean? He's just a bad kid.
He's just
Right.
born
Told
in
like our bus driver to suck his dick, and we were like in elementary school. I was like, this kid's crazy.
You go, this kid's cool as hell, dude.
Nah, because he was one of those kids where you like didn't know if he showered and stuff like that. He wasn't well maintained.
He was
Yeah.
He was
My-
wild, bro.
Yeah, and my mom like super dressed up me and my little sister.
Yeah.
Dude, being a young child and not shower, or being a young child clean with clean clothes on and telling the bus driver to suck your dick, that doesn't work.
No,
You gotta be fucking.
Big fan.
you gotta have
Big
no bedtime.
Yes.
Yeah, no bedtime.
Absolutely.
You watch Beavis and Butthead constantly, dude.
Yeah. You've seen, every
Gotta
adult.
be
There is no
Pigpen.
rating for
I
anything.
almost said, you said Pigpen, you saved me. I almost said Linus. He's carrying a blanket around. You go, suck my fucking dick, Miss Jan. You know what I mean?
Under the blanket.
Right.
I brought this blanket for you to suck my dick under.
He
bitch.
goes, hey, queer, why are you carrying a blanket around? He goes, I fucking Dutch oven people standing up. crazy.
That would be sick if Linus like farted on people and then covered them up with the blanket. You could fucking smell it.
All the peanuts just have pink eye, dude.
But yo, this was like some shit, dude. That's where while I've been gone, dude, we fucked Iran up and shit and all this wild stuff. But I
You
saw
missed a lot, bro.
the Iran, like we like blew up their nuke.
Oh yeah.
Stuff or whatever.
I like how we pretend that you were like in some remote town.
I know. I had no idea what was going on.
You were just in Ohio.
Yeah, dude, it was weird though. Just
Ohio's
being
for
so
lovers.
far.
Good, you went up there with your wife.
It was actually kind of nice.
Ohio's for lovers, yeah. I don't know. Have you ever seen Gummo?
But no, I wanted
That's what I think about when I think about Ohio, is Gummo.
Oh, for real? I think about fucking Buckeyes. I fucking hate them.
You ever seen Gummo, though?
Yeah, it's in Gummo. I'm not a big Harmony Korine fan. Caitlin was in one of his movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was in Spring Breakers.
Oh, yeah, Spring Breakers.
I don't like his shit though.
I forgot that was the same guy.
He reminds me of like just being a tryhard. I
I
don't.
only watched Spring Breakers
seen it.
once.
Damn.
I don't know if it holds up at all.
Yeah, and then kids is just like the one kid's like just giving AIDS to all the other kids.
Oh yeah, I've seen that director though. I've seen interviews with him where he's like gone weird and shit like
The Kids
that.
is like where all those people got their start, right? Like Rosario Dawson and like I
Mhm.
think Chloe Sevigny or whatever.
There you go. But yo, I saw.
Immediately getting tossed into the most fucked up shit. Just, they go, "Welcome to Hollywood." I guess it's better than working for Dan Schneider, though. You know,
Yeah.
Snyderverse.
the Schneiderverse. Yo, let me get that iCarly extended cut, the Schneider cut. Dude.
Yeah.
it's just
Feet.
It's just a 30-minute episode with like 20 minutes of feet cut
Yeah.
in.
It just zoomed in on the feet.
Right.
And shots of feet.
Yeah.
No, but I wanted to talk to. I wanted to bring this up to you because I saw it in the news or whatever. But it
Dude, I
was.
haven't even talked to you in like a month.
I
Dude, this is
know.
kind of gay because how podcasting is. Like, we're not, but famous people, they're probably like, dude, save it for the cast. And you're like, bro, my fucking mom died.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Whoa, save that.
Save that. That's good.
Your mom.
Didn't hear it.
Didn't hear it. Didn't hear it. Didn't hear it.
Yeah.
We're gonna riff on that. We're gonna call you a pussy for crying. That's crazy.
But it was one of those sports podcasts I was listening to. It's like Pablo Torre. He does like deep dive investigations or whatever. And one of them, it was about how like Saudi Arabia and the PGA Tour, like the Live, so like they started their own golf thing. But like Trump, this was what was interesting to me is Trump got involved to like mediate. I guess they're gonna like merge or whatever, and people are like protesting. They're like, dude, Saudi Arabia literally supported 9/11, like people in their government, blah blah blah. But the thing that was interesting was that the Saudi leader who started the Live golf thing and Trump can't get into any of the exclusive golf clubs like Augusta and shit. Like they won't have them. And so it's just one of the few rich things they can do is be like, you're not allowed in here.
Not even Trump?
No, dude, he
Are they
bought.
libs. They must be libs.
No,
dude.
but dude, that's what I mean. It's some Georgia rednecks dude being like, nah, fuck you. You ain't coming in here.
That's funny if they don't let Trump in just because they're like, he's a fucking Yankee.
Yeah. That's
Take
what-
your Yankee
That's
ass.
what I mean from
all right, New
Queens.
York fancy boy, you ain't
Take your
coming in.
stanky
All right.
Yankee ass.
Yeah, you stanky Yankee ass. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, we're stanky. You're Yankee.
Yeah, but that's where they're trying to negotiate. Like literally, they're trying to negotiate like a Saudi Arabian guy with the turban so he can like go play golf in Georgia and shit.
Fuck that, dude.
I don't
Isn't
think
that
I don't think the
crazy?
country's ready for that.
Yeah.
We might have been able to have a black president, kinda, but I don't think the country's ready for a fucking turban wearing professional
You don't want,
golfer yet.
yeah, like all
Oh.
gold golf carts and shit.
Oh, that'd be so
You know what I
sick,
mean? Like
dude.
they turn.
Jaguars on leashes.
Yeah, dude.
Jaguars on leashes. They're driving like fucking
They're
gold.
skitching the golf carts are like, you know, like half sideways drifting and they're out just skitching on their sandals.
Yeah. They're
Those
flipping
guys are
them and
actually
shit.
pretty fun.
That's what I mean.
pretty cool that the
I kind
Middle
of want them to infiltrate because like PGA golf is so fucking boring. I was like, dude, the Arabs might make it fucking interesting. They might make it fun.
Yeah.
Put some hoes out
Explosive
there.
golf balls.
It's
It's kind of cool that the Middle East, like, they only fuck with like shitty Toyota Tacomas and like Lamborghinis and like nothing in between, dude.
Yeah.
They're either driving a fucking pickup truck in the desert or they're just ripping a Lambo.
No seatbelts and no fear
You'll
either.
never catch
dude.
them in a damn Corolla, dude. They would rather die than fucking drive a fucking regular economy car.
Fuck yeah. No, they're down for like some redneck shit and stuff too. That's what.
Dude, like Al Qaeda and stuff back in the day, the '90s videos you see, they were whipping fucking Toyotas out in the desert, bro. They're just off roading and shit. So sick.
Yeah, they climbed the dunes. Like that's their thing. Is
Yeah.
they like juice up a fucking tractor and then they.
Honestly,
climb
there's
the
some
dune as
appeal
fast
to
as-
it because really, like terrorist cells, it's for the boys. You know what I mean? Like that's all it is, dude.
It's probably got to be
Clip
pretty
it, bro.
fun.
Yeah.
Just hanging with your boys, committing acts of terrorism.
Just shooting.
Not even
guns.
like the training. You're just like shooting AKs in the desert. You're like blowing up cows with fucking rocket launchers,
Yeah.
which is something I've always wanted to do.
Yeah, it's crazy. Muslims, little rascals. Muslims, they are the He-Man woman haters
I know.
club. They're literally just He-Man woman haters.
No girls allowed.
Yeah, they go, bitch. Did you just show me your shins? Get the fuck out of here. Showing your scalp, you get fucking fucked up.
Dude, that's crazy because you know how they like don't show skins, they don't show scalp or anything. When a guy finally marries a chick and she takes that shit off, he probably just immediately busts.
Oh yeah, you're not lasting long if you can't even see.
No,
a
he doesn't even.
woman's chin.
He doesn't even
Like,
make
yeah.
physical contact. He just busts in his fucking robe.
Yeah, dude, and it's your sister or whatever. It's been arranged for years. You've known about this. You knew you were
Never
gonna.
seen your sister's head.
You knew you were gonna fuck her in 15 years, dude. It was
Yeah.
gonna happen.
You gotta be. You must just be so keen on eyes.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't really pay attention to that many people's eyes.
that's where. Yeah, they're probably eye fucking and shit. I'm sure there's some.
I don't
weird
really
stuff
notice
going
anyone's
on.
eyes unless they got like a real fucked up lazy eye or something like that.
Yeah, then I definitely notice.
Yeah.
Then I can't look
I
away.
go, is this motherfucker looking at me and the moon at the same time?
It's not real anyway.
Exactly.
Fuck yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
So yeah, you were there for 3 weeks picking strawberries. Why do they call them strawberries? Did you ever figure that out? Did you get to the bottom of that fucking thing?
No,
I've been wondering
bro.
that too, actually.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah, there's just one guy and he eats strawberries with a straw.
You got those old Burger King straws that are like this big to drinking milkshakes out of that fucking punk kids used to put in their ears to stretch their ears out.
Oh yeah. Ooh, speaking of that, peach milkshakes at Chick-fil-A right now. I might get one on the
Dude,
way.
I
home.
went, I was gonna fucking, I go,
Ooh. Sorry, I was just.
how much is a small peach milkshake? They're like, we only have one
Medium.
size.
Yeah.
We only have one size and it's like fucking $6. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, fuck you, you
Damn.
ass bitch.
Yo,
You go, yo, we're doing it. Pay it forward. The guy behind me said he'd pay.
Yeah, we're doing a pay it backward.
Yeah.
Pull up to a drive-thru, you go, yeah, we're doing a pay it backward thing. This guy behind me said he would pay for it.
Yeah. Dude, I was raising hell at Raising Cane's fucking Saturday. That was
Hell
pretty
yeah,
sick.
dude. What'd you do?
blacked
I
out.
just fucking hauled ass to the next car. In the drive-thru, she took my order and she's like, all right, pull forward. I went, "What?" And then just stopped. That's probably so loud.
Damn, dude. Sorry, Tim was talking about punk kids like eating candy or some shit. I was picturing somebody like stuffing. I don't even know what it was. It was something
Dude,
about.
that's the most punk thing you can do is just eat candy until your teeth fall out.
Yeah.
That's why I look like this.
That's where I was thinking, like, what if you could, like, because you got the gauges.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if you could like stuff like Sour Patch straws and then like whip and like eat them and shit, dude.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
No, it sucks, bro.
That's pretty cool. You should definitely get sugar ears.
You get a chain from your nipple to your nose ring to your Prince Albert, but it's edible.
Yeah.
It's like a nerd.
Lady in the
Does
Tramp
anyone
to your own
wear
dick.
That
Yeah.
jewelry
Yeah.
anymore?
I don't think so, man.
Chain from the nose to the ear?
How do you wear the nipple to the nose clothed? It just comes through your shirt and just comes up.
Yeah. You gotta pop your collar.
Oh, is that where that goes to? I didn't even know.
I don't know. Sometimes.
Damn. And if you're real smart, you let it go to your wallet.
yeah.
A chain wallet to your nose?
Somebody takes your wallet. Somebody lifts your wallet and just rips your nose ring out. So you're just double fucked.
Ugh.
Hell yeah.
Dude, we need to bring wallet chains back. That shit was so sick.
Some people still wear them.
I'm trying to go Jinko shorts that
Annie's
go.
cool brother wears them.
Trying to go Jinko shorts that go pretty much to my ankles.
Yeah, or you could just do Dickies. We start dressing like Chicanos.
Ooh.
You could.
I got
you,
the look.
You could pass as
Yeah.
Mexican, soft Mexican. You could be half. You're like
Fuck
Nick
yeah.
Fuentes. You could be half Mexican.
And I wouldn't look so like crazy if all my clothes were completely oversized. I just look like a regular guy.
Yeah,
Can't
Fuck
tell
yeah.
what's under here, dude.
the real Mr.
It's
Bean.
the secret.
Cholo Tim. I
So
like
did you guys
it,
have
dude.
fun with the getaway though?
Yeah, it was all right. It was
Good.
chill.
Who
It
did you
was
leave the dogs with?
my parents.
Your parents?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I gotta leave them with the white parents.
That's right. I couldn't trust
Well, I
the
took
other
good
way.
ass care of those dogs.
No, they spoiled their
Yeah.
asses, dude.
You fucking leave them with, because what, Muslims, they don't even believe in dogs, right?
They don't really believe in pets. Yeah.
They don't believe in dogs. They go, that's not real.
Yeah.
Allah doesn't will
I
that.
think they think that they're like unkept spirits or something like that. They're like not good. Like good spirits won't come around.
His father-in-law's not like a devout Muslim.
No, that's where. Yeah.
No,
he's a
pretty
very
calm.
he's one of those like
Regular. Yeah, he's chill.
he's one of those guys that's like people that move here and then like they get a taste of the American dream or whatever and they would just become over Americanized.
Yeah, it's like Patrick David Bett or whatever. That guy who runs all those insurance things.
They like love 4th of July.
Yeah,
Does
he
love 4th of
does.
July?
Fuck yeah.
It'd be crazy if he was missing fingers from 4th of July.
Because
So much I love the country. I'm blowing off. I'm blowing off my fingers.
this is from a
And,
96
you know, I'm
incident.
still lighting these bitches up.
Yeah.
Ooh, dude, you guys do anything for 4th of July?
I don't have any plans. I think weather's gonna be fucked. But yeah, I'm
I
down.
saw a sick ass video of a guy. He had like 200 Roman candles strapped together, and they lit them all at the same time.
That's pretty sick.
He was just blowing off Roman
I
candles.
might do what I used to do. Did I ever tell you? Andre and Brittany came and met up with me the one year I did it. But I would take you take a raft and I go right by the Main Street Pier and you float out. And bro, the fireworks shoot off and they reflect off of the ocean and you're fucking tripping and you're just floating. And the ground, dude, it's all black. It's actually pretty fucking scary. You're like, there's probably so many sharks. You know what I mean?
and jellyfish.
Yeah, jellyfish are fucking terrifying too, to be honest.
I'm
But-
just picturing.
But they
you-
reflect off of the thing, and it just looks so trippy. It's so badass. Me and Caitlin, goddamn it, dude. She's like screaming. She's like, and I'm fucking, because you got to get past the break first. So these waves are just rocking you in the face. I'm holding this raft over my head because I don't want to lose it. And I got a bag of White Claws, and in my fucking bathing suit pocket, I've got vacuum sealed 2 blunts with a lighter, all vacuum sealed, and then I had a pair of scissors, like little scissors, and I lost a bag of White Claw because Caitlin keeps having me look back, and then we get through it, and
Oh, you
then
lost the claws, bro.
yeah, dude, someone
Yeah.
someone fucking got a little message in a bottle, dude.
That's
Washing up,
crazy.
probably just fucking 6 White Claws, but I was smoking a blunt out there. It's crazy, bro.
That does
Because
sound
it
nice.
looks like because it's reflecting off of what you think is like the ground, and it looks like,
Right.
and it's so, and you're just right under the fireworks. People,
Damn. So you were tripping and you were trying to bring all that shit into the ocean at the same
Yeah.
time.
Sounds like a logistical nightmare.
Yeah.
no, dude, when I trap, dude, I'm like, I go fucking G mode, straight God, dude. I'm like, yeah, I'm the center of the universe, dude, because it's all starting from me. If it's ever expanding, right? If the universe is ever expanding every which way,
You go
then
full
you're the center of your
survival-
universe. I'm center of mine. You're the center of yours. You know what I mean?
you go full
But that's
survivalist
all like
mode.
weird pagan shit. I don't believe in that anymore. But if you get in the game, you know what I mean?
I'm just.
EA.
I'm just.
Sports. It's in the game. LSD Sports. It's in the game.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing Sean tripping, just breaking into somebody's pool in their backyard and being like, "I'm in the ocean right now." Oh, the White
You
Claws.
go, hey, what are you doing out? You go, I'm the center of my universe.
Right. You're the center of your universe. Don't worry
They're
about
like,
it, bro.
what the fuck?
You go back to your own universe, pussy. I don't care.
Yeah.
Sean's, yeah, Caitlin's yelling like, "You're in someone's pool! Like, you get out!"
It was.
Fuck.
Yeah. It was.
That does sound like a good experience, though. I tripped
It's
on the
super
water
sick.
once.
A lot of people were jealous when I came back up. You know what I mean? But then you're around a fuck ton of immigrants and you're fucking soaking wet and just, you want to get the fuck home.
Maybe
And we walked there because that's when I lived beachside. So it's like I had to walk like 6 blocks with a fucking raft.
Right.
This thing is fucking heavy as shit after a while.
they were jealous.
Yeah, they're like, these guys are so fucking cool. Why didn't we think of that? Yeah.
Damn.
coming up to me. They're like,
That's
"Yeah."
pretty sick, dude.
They're like, yeah. They're like, dude, that's nuts. Da, 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 da. And I was like, bro, you fucking have 3,700 eyebrow hairs. That's crazy. Giving people random facts about themselves that they didn't even know.
You go, you know, sharks have 3 rows of teeth.
Yeah. Ooh, I ripped off a shark joke last night. I did a show, one of Adam's last shows.
Oh,
Sharkies.
let's go.
Yeah.
Ripped off.
Something about a shark. Who knows?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, Adam who? Oh, Adam, I know.
Madcaps.
Yeah.
He's retiring.
Was it fun?
Yeah, it's all right.
Hell yeah.
You got to go.
Oh, what time is it? Probably.
It's past 7.
All right,
Is
boys.
she here?
She probably is outside. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Did she say something?
Yeah, we're good.
What'd she say? Get the
She's
fuck
outside.
outside.
Yeah. All right, later. Thanks.
Now I got 2 mics, dude.
Oh, yeah, you can leave it unlocked.
We could pass
All right,
this.
peace out, Pat.
We could pass this one.
Hello.
Old telephone.
Yep.
What do you think the first phone call was?
Sup?
Sup, faggot.
Justin Long,
let
Barbarian.
me just take the audio off of this bitch. They say it was like the first phone call was like come in the other room or something like that.
Who'd he call? It's Alexander Graham Bell, but that's crazy. The phone is one of the things where it's like, you make one, you invent the first one, you gotta invent the second one immediately, or it's useless.
Yeah, I think they found designs in his workshop for the Motorola Razr, actually. They go, kids are going to get so much pussy off of this thing.
So the phone was definitely before the walkie-talkie, right?
Yeah, before band radio or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
I have no idea the technology. You know, the first like phonograph, which doesn't have much to do with it, but it was like these fucking wax cylinders. And they would stick it in there and it would spin and like read the curves of it. And that's like how they developed vinyl.
Records and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I still don't know how vinyl actually works. I have no fucking clue.
I have a record player, bro, and it's like, do you just drop it and it just plays whatever song? Like, do you have to like, how do you pick songs?
You got to just put it at the beginning. There's like that line in the beginning, and you put it at the beginning, and then it just plays through. And then when it finishes, you flip it.
Follow the Leader by Korn must have been a nightmare. The song, they don't start till track 13.
Dude, I remember I was tripping one time, and we were listening to some crazy Coheed and Cambria album on vinyl.
Sucks.
What? Yeah, right,
I'm a big
dude.
Coheed fan.
They were good as fuck back in the day. Afterman is such a sick double album. But we put it on there, and then it gets to the end, and we're both just sitting there. And it's like, how do you decide when you're tripping who's going to get up and fucking flip the record, dude? Nobody wants to leave their environment. You know what I mean? You're like, dude, it's got to be you.
Not it.
It'll cause like a Lord of the Flies situation real quick, dude.
Who did it?
I don't remember. Probably me. No, so my buddy was like, we're going to plan this so perfect.
Mhm.
I'm going to drop acid, and then 8 hours in, he's like just assuming that acid is going to last exactly 12 hours.
Oh,
He goes, I'm going to drop acid, and then you're going to get off work 8 hours in. You're going to take 4-ACO DMT, which lasts, of course, exactly 4 hours. We're like, dude, we're going to sync up. This is going to work so well.
did it work?
It kind of worked, yeah.
Okay.
Except I had never done 4-ACO before, so I was stuck on the couch, and I was in a time loop, and that was fucking brutal.
Those are the worst, bro.
I got fixated on the microwave clock. So it said like 10:52, you know what I mean? And then I would roll over on the couch. I would look at it was one of those like corduroy style.
Mhm.
And of course I would take my hand and go like that, and it would like change.
Yeah.
I'd go back.
Oh.
And then I'd look at the wall, like
I love carpet when I'm tripping. Anything that's like,
the stippling on the wall, and I'd roll back over, and that would all be what felt like 2 minutes long, you know what I mean?
yeah. Yo, what's good?
Oh shit, yeah. Let me pause.
Yeah, we'll pause. No, did. Yo. Yo.
Ooh, yo soy.
To cambion. All right.
Hell yeah,
Right
dude.
back to it. You don't got no news articles. You don't know anything that's going on, do you?
No, nothing, bro.
All right.
Pat got me this. Moon Knight.
Goon night, dude.
The Goon Knight. Yeah, he's a DID superhero, bro. Fucking weird as shit.
Is he a black guy?
No, he's just in blackface.
What type of guy is he?
He's I think he's a white guy.
For real? If you learned he was Indian, would you fucking take the toy back?
Yeah, I'll give it back to Pat.
You go, oh, it stinks like poop.
Poo Knight. No, dude, I don't know what's going on in the world at all. Completely lost track. Finding stupid articles for the podcast is the only way I know what's going on in the world, and I didn't do it this week, so I have no idea.
Brother, I'm so out of the loop.
Is shit hitting?
No, I don't know.
What's up with Iran and Israel? They chilling out?
Only I know is the crypto market, and it's just not
It's not
helping
good.
me out. I'm
It's
dying.
not a cool thing right now.
I could be doing backflipitos.
Can you do a backflip
Not anymore.
in your prime?
Yeah.
Not me, dude. There was
I could
such
do
a
a bat tuck.
there was a kid that was at my middle school named Troy, and he was half Japanese, and he would do like fucking gainer backflips off the fucking bleachers, and I was so fucking jealous, bro.
Yeah, gainer is scary.
He also
I've
would
done
just
those
do
at
like
schools.
big, huge, like sprawled out backflips off like the top. You know what I mean?
Off the top rope.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Let's see. Let's see what's going on in the world, boys.
Yo, we should make up a fake drug, like fake studies and everything, like Vivek Ramaswamy kind of did, and we should try to sell it to Hims. Everyone's getting sponsored by Hims. We should make like fucking, you know, I don't know, what would be cool? Fucking testicle enlargements.
Oh fuck, dude.
Natural
Human
test-
gene makes mice speak. Scientists alter rodents with language DNA and trigger startling changes in vocal behavior. Somebody here?
What do they say?
Talking mice. They say, yeah. They just
They go-
they just immediately become SoundCloud rappers.
Yeah, they go, we got to kill all the snakes in the grass.
They're not saying shit, I bet. I bet they're just squeaking differently.
Yeah. They give them deep squeaks, like, I don't know, what would a deep squeak be? But
Yeah, this
that would be
is...
pretty sick. Have you ever bought mice for a snake?
Yes.
Yeah, you do look like a reptile owner.
Nah, I never loved it, but my dad always had tons of
Reptiles?
them. Yeah.
You do look like you come from a reptile family.
He built a fucking cage at our...
Dude, yeah, I did have reptile dysfunction.
Yeah. At our last trailer, he built a fucking cage for this giant iguana named Sally. And they went on vacation and I had to fucking feed that thing, dude. And all it eats is a fucking gay vegetarian. I gotta like cut squash for a fucking iguana, dude.
They get big, dude.
They scratch
The bigger the cage you get.
Dude, my dad would always go out there to like hold it. It's like, oh, she needs like, tummy time or whatever. And he every time the thing would scratch the fuck out of him, dude. Just like rip his skin off, dude. It's so crazy. I'm like, dude, that's a fucking dinosaur, bro. I don't know what the fuck.
Why do you have it? He just always liked reptiles?
What?
Your dad just always liked reptiles?
He's always a reptile guy.
Damn.
Most like recovering heroin addicts that watched a lot of Star Trek in the 80s are reptile guys.
Your dad's a recovering H addict?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty chill.
He spent most of the 80s in a basement just watching The Next Generation. It's pretty dope. Now he does the same exact thing. He still nods off on the couch watching fucking old sci-fi, except he's just smoking weed now.
Oh, you're talking about your stepdad.
Yeah. No, my dad. Yeah, no.
Dude, dude, the H bomb, he was that reptile guy? He does look like a reptile guy, actually.
Yeah, he's a reptile guy, bro. Yeah.
He looks pretty reptilian. He looks like a little gecko.
He looks like a Rango.
Yeah.
Rango Unchained.
Yeah, that's what he looks like.
People with sun. There's a fucking rat tour guide in New York now. Fucking liberals, dude. They'll come up with anything.
That's pretty sick, bro. I'll never hate a paper chase.
Because this is, I don't even know, dude.
I'm never gonna hate a paper chase. There's one thing about me. I'll never hate a motherfucker for making some bread.
I hate Chase Bank, bro.
All I do is chase bank, bro.
All I do is fifth third bank.
Oh my god, I'm getting white, long ass hairs. Do they grow in white or do they turn white?
That's a fucking interesting question because I have no idea. Something
Yeah.
I've never thought of, dude. That's some deep think shit.
Yeah, does your hair turn white or grow white?
I'm gonna Google it, bro.
Cause I'll tell you one thing, bro. I grew white. I ain't never turned white in my life.
I was kind of pink when I was born. And yellow, I was jaundiced.
Damn.
Yeah, I was.
You're fucking the 2 girl Power Rangers in one.
I know, dude.
You're a pink and yellow
the
ranger.
hottest ones.
Well, yeah, the rest are guys, right?
I know. I think the rest are guys. I got the hottest power.
Yeah, it's Kimberly. I don't know the Asian chick's name.
Lee. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably.
But then Billy was the blue one. He was a Triceratops.
kind of a
Jason
nerd,
was
right?
red.
Wasn't he kind of a
He
nerd?
was the nerd. The black
I
one
like
was.
how they made
the
nerds
black guy.
cool back then, though. They were like,
They were building cool shit.
yeah. All the nerds were cool.
Building
Like,
computers.
there was a nerd, Ninja Turtle that was cool too.
Donatello. Don't tell a hoe.
I don't tell a hoe shit, dude. Hair doesn't turn white. Instead, as we age, our hair follicles produce less melanin, the pigment that gives hair its color. When the melanin production slows or stops, hair grows within without, so it does grow gray.
That nigga. That hair's been growing forever.
Damn, dude, you've been gray for a minute.
It's crazy. What all right, we gotta pick up the pace now.
I know.
All right. Tell me something fucking super crazy about yourself, dude, that you've never told 6 people.
I don't know, man. I've told you like everything.
wanna be a cowboy, baby.
I was super into Kid Rock. Dude, that was so sick.
Dude. Me too, dude. Devil Without a Cause.
I'm going platinum.
Come on, bro.
Rebel Without a Cause, right?
Yeah, maybe that was it.
I'm going platinum. Dude, that fucking
Remember Sorry Charlie's, dude? Rebel with the Cause?
Rebel with a Cause. I go, what's the cause? They go, the South will rise again.
Damn, dude. Santa Cause?
Do you think the South will rise again? Probably not. Not at this
No.
point, dude. We're too late.
All Indo-European white cultures, Europe and America, we're getting fucking dominated. Getting invaded. It's whatever. It's open border season.
We're getting fin-domed, dude.
And that's just what's happening, you know? That's the way of the world.
Don't fucking put a ball gag in my culture's mouth and step on my culture's balls.
Dude, yeah, we got to make a safe word for America. 'Cause we're getting fucking graped.
I got a safe word. It's called get out. And I'm not talking Jordan Peele.
Deal.
Shout out Jordan Peele. He probably would fucking hate us.
Whoa, what's the plot of the movie? White people are bad. Oh, shit.
Bad, like badass, or like he's like
No,
no,
they're
the
just
bad
bad.
guy, and you go, oh god damn it,
Another one of these?
another one of these. Why don't you try a different? Why don't you try a different approach?
I would be more realistic.
Jordan Peele just starts making fucking.
Could you make like a big Holocaust denier film? Probably not, dude. No one's gonna fund it. None of the banks.
Yeah, but they might show it on like
Tubi?
Rumble or something. Rumble exclusive film.
Do you remember the movie Ready to Rumble?
Is that the one? Which one is that?
It's got what's his name?
I'm thinking of the Real Steel or
David
whatever.
Arquette. No, it's like a wrestling movie, but it's like a comedy, but it's like a quirky early
I don't
2000s.
think so.
David Arquette. It's actually pretty funny.
They made a lot of like this doesn't have to do with the comedies, but they made a lot of those like MMA style movies when MMA started getting big.
Yeah, Ready to Fight and all that
Like
shit.
Ready to Fight and like
Is it
Fighter.
called Ready to Fight?
I don't know, probably something like that. I used to think it was so sick though, dude.
It'd be crazy. You made a movie called Not Ready to Fight, and it's just about when all the black teens were sucker punching Asians in New York. You know what I mean? It's a knockout game, dude. Not Ready to Fight. Making a movie about the knockout game would be pretty fucking cool.
A horror movie called Knock Knock or something. I don't know.
There is a knock knock, dude. It's Keanu Reeves. 2 hot chicks, and they bury him up to his head, and then fucking put the video of him banging them like on his Facebook.
That is terrifying.
Yeah.
That's psychological horror, dude.
Yep.
I love how they go, we're going to do the worst thing possible. Post a video of him banging 2 hot chicks at the same time online.
Yeah, if he's got like a family and
And
shit.
everybody goes, this guy's sick as fuck, dude.
Yeah. Your father-in-law likes it.
He comments on it because he doesn't understand Facebook etiquette. He goes, "Ooh, I wish I could have that pussy in my mouth."
Ew.
You know how those guys are, dude. They're
Yeah.
fucking insane. I see it on Instagram. There's like a couple trucker guys, like old trucker guys, that are
Oh.
like, Hey, it's Daddy Kane. You know I want to smell that booty stink, girl. Bring it on. And it seems like it's ironic, but it's like they're totally serious. And
Yeah.
it's fucking so crazy, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Pretty fucking sick, though, to live in, like, I talk about it all the time, but living in, like, ignorance like that, you gotta be just happy.
Yeah.
Just posting that shit online, it's getting like fucking 20,000 likes. You never read a comment.
Yeah, but I couldn't imagine getting like super mad or sad about like don't like if like Taco Bell's out of Baja Blast and like freaking the fuck out.
Shit, I'll freak out about that now.
For real?
Yeah, dude, I can't have Taco Bell without my Bee Blast.
Yeah. Do they have Taco Blast Zero there?
It's gross.
It is?
It is. It's like the worst diet soda.
I think you're wrong.
I think we need to start a diet soda tier list. S++
Is what?
Diet Dr. Pepper.
I was about to say the same
Diet Dr.
exact
Pepper is-
fucking thing, dude.
Diet Dr. Pepper is so fucking good, especially from McDonald's, bro.
Ooh.
Overcarbonated.
Yeah, there's Sprite always.
Damn, I could
hits.
go for one of those right now. Diet Dr.
Sprite
P.
hits.
Diet Dr. P could go crazy. No, I don't drink a lot of diet soda. I mean, I do, but I don't drink a wide variety of it.
My favorites, to be honest, is the stevia sodas. Is
They're
that what it
good?
is?
I like Diet Dr. Pepper. Diet Coke's good. Those are that's it. That's all I drink. Diet Pepsi if the restaurant doesn't have.
Diet Sunkissed Orange is all right.
Is it good?
Yep.
I don't know. I never had like a Sprite Zero. I think it's probably fucking nasty.
All right, tier list. Toes. Which one's your favorite?
Big Toes, pretty
S.
important. S tier probably, maybe S plus if we're thinking about it.
S triple plus.
Pinky's at least A.
I think a pinky's F, dude. That thing's always getting caught on shit. If
I
you
know, but it's the other side of your balance.
is it really though?
Yeah, your big. You can lose all three of your middle toes and still balance pretty much exactly the same.
Dude,
And your foot would be going like this, which is so sick.
we should surgically remove our middle toes and just
that would
have,
be so sick.
just have
dude.
rock and roll feet. Dude, if we had a rock and roll feet,
Dude, if you
we go-
surgically remove your middle toes and then get them replaced with gold toes and it just looks like a foot grill, that would be so sick.
Ooh, and then you get permanent speakers implanted on your head, and it just goes running with the devil, and your feet, and you only run, dude.
You go, I'm always running with the devil. I don't have middle toes. That's so sick, dude. Holy shit.
Dude, I can't wait for the future.
I know, dude. I'm so excited for ingenuity.
I know. Well, I'm more excited for dinner, but yeah.
Oh, like the immediate future?
Yeah. I
You
gotta
go,
think of something.
bro, I can't wait for the future. We're going to Outback in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what I want to eat.
That's, oh my God. What are you going to eat, dude?
Maybe Korean fried chicken.
It's Hoagie Fest, dude.
You're a fucking
It's on, dude. Yeah, the demon is coming out.
dude. I just figured this out. Wawa upside down is mama.
No wonder I
you
love
should
it
do
so
park
much.
Your
I'm a mo-
car,
I'm-
lay upside down, then read the sign, and you go, "Fuck yeah."
No wonder I love it so much, dude. I'm totally a mama's boy.
Me too.
I know.
My dad's dead, so I can't just be a little fucking grave hugger. You know what I mean?
That would be crazy. You'd be like, yeah, I'm more of a daddy's boy. And you're like, where's your dad? He's like, Arlington Graveyard.
6 feet deep.
I'm pretty sure he's one of the unmarked graves at the Arlington Graveyard.
Oh.
They're like, did he go to war? You're like, nah. They're like, then they wouldn't have put him in there.
You know what's crazy? I don't think I've ever seen a graveyard getting built.
No, they're just kind of there. We don't have to build anything. It's just ground.
I know, but you gotta like put up a fence or something, right? Or it's like a stone that lets you
Yeah,
know?
I guess so. I don't know. My main experience with graveyards is playing Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go in there.
Catch a Gengar or something.
Always Gengars in there, dude.
That or
That would be fucked up if they put
Man.
ghost Pokemon in the graveyards. I don't think they do actually do that.
that'd be pretty sick.
Be very insensitive of the Japanese.
Yeah. Or you just go to an Indian restaurant, it's gang rape gars.
No, I played the predecessor to Pokemon Go, which was called Ingress. They like bought it and used the technology to make Pokemon Go, but I don't know. It's like 3 facts. It's nerd shit.
What does
There
Ingress
wasn't a lot to do when you were working at the mall, you know?
What'd you do at the mall?
Everything. I worked at 2 different kiosks. Went to Chick-fil-A a lot.
Crazy, you got 4 jobs and they're all at the mall at the same time.
Yeah. You're on
You
the
try
clock.
to work 2
You're
of them
on the
at the same
clock
time.
at the same time. I got fired for one of mine for taking like an hour and a half lunch, and the owner's wife was like in the mall for some reason that day, even though he lived in like fucking Melbourne or something.
Oh,
So he called me. He's like, "Yeah, like my wife called and said you weren't at the kiosk for like an hour and a half. I was like, shit, bro, I was just chilling.
Yeah, you go, dude. I was trying on the belly button rings.
We used to go out back, smoke weed by the dog house. There's a little like cat house outside the back of the mall. The guy from Jimmy Jazz would come over and I'd let him use a battery because like I worked at like an e-cig stand. I let him if I let him use one of our like sample batteries, he would let me hit his cart. It's all a big barter system in the mall, dude.
Yeah, it's all bartering. Dude.
Yeah. The honeys at Chick-fil-A would save us receipts that people didn't want and give them to us, and we could go and type the shit in and get free
Do a
sandwiches.
survey, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. There was like 3 months straight where my mouth was just perpetually burned while I worked at the mall. So I'd drink hot coffee in the morning in like a really nice cup, so it would just stay hot for like hours, burn the fuck out of my mouth, and then I would go to Nature's Table for lunch, get tomato basil soup, burn the fuck out of my mouth.
That's good, dude. I love a tomato basil soup.
Dude, it's the best. Nature's Table was so good,
The
man.
grilled cheese.
I get like a turkey avocado panini with it, like a half turkey avocado panini with a tomato basil and dipping in that shit, bro. So healthy.
That's pretty fire.
So
That's
healthy.
pretty sick.
I go to Panera when I'm sick.
What?
I go to Panera when I'm sick and I get like a chicken bacon rancher and like a big ass tomato basil soup and a I swear this will cure anything, bro. You could fucking cure COVID with this. And I'm not even vaccinated. What's that big passion papaya green tea? The combination of that stuff will knock any sickness out of your body, dude.
Pure sugar and
If I ever get diagnosed with like stage 4 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, I'm going to Panera immediately.
Bro, every time I get sick, I try to fast.
No, that's so bad.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
it's not.
Yes, it is. You got to eat a lot.
What?
If your body is burning calories, it's also like, it's your body's burning calories. It's also like doing all of its other systems. You got to keep your metabolic rate up if you're sick.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
I didn't even know that. My buddy told me that. I was like, bro, I'm so fucking sick. I'm so fucked up. I'm going to eat like one bite of chicken soup. He's like, no, dude, go whatever you can stomach and eat as much as you possibly can. And it works every time now.
Ooh, next time I get sick, I'm gonna eat 3 sleeves of Oreos.
No, you need like protein and shit. But yeah, I guess
There's protein in Oreos.
there's probably a little bit.
Yeah, enough. It's
Dude,
carb load when I'm sick.
you open all your Oreos and you just put a little scoop of protein powder on each one and close them back up.
Ugh. I haven't had a protein shake in fucking probably a year now.
I've been drinking the fuck out of them.
For real?
Yeah. Surprised I don't fuck my gut up, but you know how my shit is. My shit's fucking pristine.
Iron fucking cell,
Shit.
dude.
Dude, I put like 2 scoops. It's probably like a 60-gram protein shake.
That's sick.
And I just slam that down and nothing, dude. My poops are completely regular.
Damn.
They have been a little bit heavier lately, though. They sink. They sink straight to the
Yeah, dude,
bottom.
my
bro.
shit's just on. It's randomizer. My ass is a randomizer, dude. It's like,
Your
I don't know
fucking
what's
ass is a Xbox random visualizer, bro. You never know what it's gonna look like.
Yeah. Are you excited for any new games coming out?
Borderlands 4.
Sick.
Hopefully they get off the woke shit. The last one was so dog shit.
I haven't played them.
It's basically about like the main villains were like streamers.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was all right.
Well, like Destiny. You see his son like praises Hitler and shit.
Oh no, he sounds sick as fuck. How old is his son?
He's like probably like 16 or
Oh
17.
fuck, that's so sick.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine me and Destiny just being so.
Dude, imagine your dad is Destiny. You're like, dude, this guy fucking.
It would, dude.
He's
Imagine,
blue haired. He's sucking penises, and he's which is whatever. But you know, you don't want your dad to suck a
getting
dick.
cocked
You
and
want your
stuff.
dad. You want your dad to eat pussy, you know, or not, or just get head from a girl.
Yeah, dude. It's like being gay is cool and everything, but
you don't
like
want your parents to be that.
your dad
you wouldn't
though.
be existed. You wouldn't exist.
Lesbian moms are all right, very nurturing,
Yeah.
but gay dads, that's
so
devilish.
bitchy.
That's so devilish, dude. Gay dad is devilish, bro.
Yeah, because I was even texting my buddy Stretch. I was texting him about the dudes who did I forget I can't pronounce their name, but the 2 brothers that did Talk to Me and
Filippo.
Filippo brothers.
Yeah.
They're gay and Australian, and they were on Joe Rogan, and they had pretty much the same voice. So 2 gay Australian accents over talking each other. It was I couldn't stomach it. Like I couldn't
brutal.
listen to it. It was the most brutal listen you'll ever try to listen to. But their movies are amazing.
I still haven't seen Talk to Me yet.
Or Bring Her Back. Bring Her
Yeah.
Back is so sick.
I gotta see Weapons, bro. Weapons looks so good.
I know Zach Krieger is probably my favorite director right now.
It sucks that like I don't usually watch previews like trailers, but like I've been watching Hulu and like I have ads because I'm broke, so I keep seeing the.
I don't even have a real. I have like 7 people. We have everyone's different accounts, and they get mad because I changed the names. The one on Netflix, we use Caitlin's niece, and our account is Dat N word because it has a little guy with the N word, the N on his forehead, and that's our picture.
Crash Bandicoot or something.
I don't know, but
The villain from Crash Bandicoot has an N on his head.
I know.
So sick.
Yeah, dude, he's like H.P. Lovecraft's cat.
It's like Majin Vegeta, but it's just an N instead of an M.
Dude, N-word Vegeta would go crazy.
No, they came out with this new thing.
He's such a fucking hater, though.
Vegeta.
Yeah, but I kind of get with it though.
He's very The older you get, you identify with Vegeta more
Yeah,
because you're like just always competing with this fucking dumbass.
that or Frieza. You like stinking monkeys.
Yeah, that's true.
It's more my grandpa. My grandpa's a Frieza. He's God bless his soul, but he's Frieza.
My grandpa used to. We would. I didn't understand the concept of racism when I was a child.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So my grandpa is driving down the street and he sees like a bunch of black guys and he goes, "Look at this tribe." I thought it was weird at the time, but I didn't really process it.
You didn't realize how funny your grandpa was?
Yeah, I didn't know he was fucking hilarious like that and chill like
Grandpa
that.
goes, God damn, rough crowd, harsh crowd, tough crowd.
Goddamn, not tough crowd. I bet they're gonna sucker punch somebody.
Fuck.
Oh my god, dude.
Say the show last night though was fun, bro. We got fucked up. Captain John gave me a ride home.
In the Corvette.
No, he had a truck.
Ah, fuck. Sorry.
His Corvette's fucking gay.
I know. He would get so mad if he heard you say
He
that.
cries about shit like
He
that.
probably listens to this.
Swing on me, dog.
He ain't gonna swing on you, dude. He's gonna hand you a fucking pen with either sativa or indica, and you're gonna freak out after you hit it.
Nah, I keep it chill, dude. I hit hella Benjamins.
John drives me, dude. He's crazy, dude. Carrying around a sativa and an indica pen at all times.
I used to do that.
What if you mix them up?
You don't, though. You know.
You mix them up, you go, I'm so sleepy now.
You ever mix up your left and right thumb, dog?
You keep them in your hands at all. You tape them to your hands. You do a fucking, what is it, Johnny 40 hands or whatever?
Edward 40 hands.
Edward 40 hands. You do a fucking Johnny 40 hands. I'm thinking of Hollywood Undead.
No, it's an Indian guy named Johnny, but he's like a deity. So it's like, hey, it's Johnny has 40 hands.
He's got 40 taped to every
Why
one
do
of
they have,
them.
like fucking so many arms? They have multiple legs too.
I don't think so. Just arms. It's for groping.
Ugh, dude, they are number one grope community.
You can't really grope with your feet.
Dude, grope a doping.
Bob and weave, Bob and vagine.
Oh, dude, Indian boxing is crazy.
Bob and weave vagine, dude.
Dude, that's pretty sick, actually.
Dude, just imagine Goro at his height, dude, just fingering 4 chicks going crazy. Then they introduce Shiva, and she's definitely a lesbian, bro.
Yeah.
Scary, dude. Take 4 prospects.
Which is
off the
funny
map.
because Goro, they made him like super jacked and everything, but
Yeah.
it's like those guys all weigh like 100 pounds. You know what I mean?
Goro, I don't even know what ethnicity Goro is.
I think they're all Indian. Dude. That's why they made Shiva.
Goro looked kind of like
Iranian?
Japanese or something.
Nah. Nah, he's definitely like
He had like a black girl ponytail. You know, you see
Yeah.
those black girls with the fucking hairlines that are like way back here?
Mhm.
Dude, it must suck to be that chick. Imagine, dude, everybody's roasting you in the black community constantly.
Yeah, dude.
They go, "What's up, 7 head?"
And dude.
Where your hairline go? Your hairline running from the cops?
Yeah, fuck.
Sucks, dude. Nobody gets bullied more than that. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Do gay black guys get bullied a lot?
I don't know, because I think they can fight.
Yeah, dude. Imagine getting your
Yeah.
ass beat by a gay black guy, and then he
That
goes,
suck, dude.
he goes slay.
I think I think they fuck people up, dude. They don't fuck around.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're the most feared fighter on the court. Oh, so
I'm so bad at existing. I I can't even exist, bro. I just spill water all over myself. Fucking.
Yeah. We ended up at this rich guy's house last night. It was fucking crazy. He's doing this shit where he's like, check this out, check this out. This is a guy who builds Corvettes. He wrote me a personal note or something. He's just like showing all the shit he has, which is cool, but
It's got like a weird
it's just
old.
weird when you meet
stinky-
crazy rich people and they're just like, they just show you. It's like they don't really have like that much of personality. They're just showing you
No, they just have stuff.
shit. Yeah, and they just show you the shit and tell you the story behind the
Poorness
shit.
builds a personality.
Huh?
Poorness builds a personality.
Dude, homeless guys are the most
I
personality
know,
guys
it's
ever.
crazy, dude. They got charisma. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
They
You
got-
got that scabies.
They got balls. I can smell them.
Yeah.
All right, I know they got balls.
You nut guy.
Oh my god. The film.
We should start a charity for something. Actually, we gotta fucking raise money for that fucking nog. We're not doing that.
Gotta raise money for us.
Yeah.
We should start a
Yeah,
charity, for us.
Damn, dude, two broke homies.
We go support two broke homies. It's a new charity.
Yeah.
It's I guess it could be considered art based. Can get like liberal bleeding hearts to give us some cash.
Fuck those guys.
Support the arts. They donate a bunch of money to us, and then they watch our pod, and they're like, "Fuck, dude, we fucked up.
Yeah, no, we gotta get canceled.
fucked up
We gotta
giving-
get canceled so we can grift.
We fucked up giving these guys fighter jets."
Ooh.
Little stealth bomber. Hotboxing the stealth bomber.
Yeah, I don't know. Would you ever fly a plane?
No, that's terrifying.
Same here.
That's so scary.
I don't even like being this tall.
I think I could fly a plane. I'm not gonna try to land a plane.
See, I'm gonna try to land that bitch immediately.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
You
gonna-
go- I gotta go back down. You go, yes, this is your captain speaking. We're gonna have to descend. I have to get out of this thing.
Gotta get pussy.
You go, while we were lifting off on the runway, I saw a thick, fine Latina. I'm gonna have to land this back down at the same airport and go talk to her. Sorry.
Yeah, dude, I've been. Actually, I don't really get that nervous flying. I fucking. Do you not like flying?
I haven't done it in a long time, but I don't mind it too much. It's pretty fucking cool.
Sorry.
I just feel like the only thing I'm scared of flying is if you die in a plane crash. I don't think you die very fast.
You don't think so?
No.
I think you get fucking.
There's so much around you that like protects you from the landing, but you're also completely fucked up and like probably burning alive and shit. You know what I mean?
I mean, dude, I'm gonna go cannonball mode.
Yeah.
So if one part of me breaks, all of me breaks.
That's a good plan.
You know what I mean?
You just go. They go. Yeah, we're experiencing turbulence and one of the engines is out. I think the plane is gonna crash, and you just put your head against the wall. You're like, this will do it.
Yeah.
People are like trying to brace themselves with their feet and shit. I'm like, bro,
Oh, your kneecaps just fucking shoot out.
bro, you're gonna lose your legs. I'm gonna put my head against the most dangerous part, just to just to ensure like I'm done.
Yeah, you sit upside down.
Be kind of fun,
Yeah.
Gravitron style.
Oh, hell yeah.
You're like stuck to the ceiling while the plane's going down. I'd be doing some crazy shit, dude. I might bust a piss. Everybody's like pushed all the way to the back of the plane, and you're just like pissing while you're flying through the air.
Just floating around, pissing yourself.
Yeah,
Damn,
dude, what a good prank on the ISS if it was real. Just peeing in the air,
Yeah.
just peeing in the air, and it's just like it's coming towards you, Daryl.
Oh.
It's like, God damn it! Why'd you do it
It's like
again?
a little glowworm. Yeah, I wonder how clear their pee is in space. Like how well, I don't want to believe in it, but they're probably just floating like probably 36 feet in the air. But you're probably like,
I just on a fucking soundstage.
do
somewhere,
you
dude.
get like dehydrated?
No, you probably only have water to drink.
Yeah, but do you have enough?
Beers in space.
You only drink 211 because it says high gravity. Steel reserve.
You're fucking eating like freeze dried beer, like freeze dried ice cream, but freeze dried beer with alcohol
That'd be
content.
sick.
That's so fucked up, dude. Fucking alcohol edibles. That's insane.
That's Jello shots.
Jello shots are like
I hate Jello shots.
moonshine
Do
cherries.
you like Jello shots?
Not really. No,
I fucking hate them, dude.
I don't really fuck with Jello like that.
Neither do I. And I don't like eating alcohol. I don't like chewing.
No, it tastes like shit.
Yeah.
Just want to swallow it.
Yeah, I just want to get it done.
I'll savor a beer though.
Yeah, I love beer,
It's so good.
especially with chicken wings,
Or-
crab legs,
Or a burger.
anything. To be honest,
Yeah, by itself. We're kind of a beer pod, dude.
yep.
We should start reviewing beers, but it's only like Miller Lite and PBR.
Yeah, we just do the same beer each episode. We're like, well, I didn't get a good taste on this one. Let me open up my
Yeah.
7th one.
It's got a good nose on it.
Yeah.
You pour it into a wine glass. Hoppy?
You see that fucking guy who fucking sips the wine like a fucking prick?
No.
He orders wine and he's like, you can just see people in the background just with a disgusted look. Like,
That's
look
so
at
funny.
this fucking fairy.
He's ordering like a barefoot Moscato.
Yeah, I went through a phase where I was.
Goes, this is a 2024 vintage.
pink wine. It's like white Zinfandel.
Yes.
I was
You can
ripping
get the
bottles.
big jugs of it.
Yeah, dude, I was ripping bottles.
You know what I'm talking about, the big jug with like the
Yeah.
circle
My
handle. on
homegirl
it?
got her foot ran over on the beach, and we were wasted. And
Hell yeah.
she didn't. She go to the. She went to the hospital like 2 days later, and it's completely broken. They're like, "Yeah, dude, you're fucking."
Yeah, your foot is destroyed.
She was just on Zans and
Yeah, ran
fucking
over by a
drinking
Jeep.
wine. Yeah,
I went through a wine and joint phase where I'd buy a bottle of wine and roll a bunch of joints.
dude, that's crazy. I literally just talked to Rob about that today.
Yeah.
Maybe it's today, but
I didn't even usually smoke joints. It's just like went through a wine and joint thing. It was so good.
it's classy. You know what I mean? I'm a classy man myself.
I try to keep it classy, man, but sometimes I'm fucking crass as hell, dude.
What does Crass mean again? Oh, you ever listen to the band Crass?
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse is dead. He got shot
Yeah.
in the head or whatever.
There's like I heard one track by them and they're like in the studio, he's like, I don't even know how to play the drums, and he's like, just bang on the snare a whole lot. And that's punk music right there.
Yep.
God, it's trash.
Sucks.
Oh fuck.
Did you see that one dude who actually what's his name? Bob Villain?
Bob Villain?
Yeah, dude. He got his he's playing some festival at Glasgow. And he's like, you know what I mean? Like, we're taking over your country, da 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 da. You know what I mean? And no one had problems with that until he says death to the IDF. And then America, we revoked his visas. And he was supposed to come on a full American tour in like a couple weeks.
Where's he from?
Like England or something like that. He's like a half black dude. He looks
Just
like
the deaf to the idea.
he looks like fucking Lenny Kravitz.
Ugh. I hate Lenny Kravitz, bro.
Yeah.
His fucking lyrics, bro. I wish that I could fly up to the sky so very high, just like a dragonfly. Dude, dragonflies don't even fly that high, bro.
Yeah.
They don't fly high at all.
Yeah, I've never seen a dragonfly that I don't think I couldn't catch.
Yeah, exactly. You could grab them.
Yeah, I go, I'm gonna fucking. You know what, dude? Lenny Kravitz, dragonflies can thank you for their extinction because
Yeah.
I'm fucking grabbing everyone I
I've
see.
seen one in years.
For real, I see them all the time. They're beautiful.
I haven't seen one in years, dude.
We see them near Rob's place, near the water.
Of course, dude. He gets all the good wildlife.
He gets butterflies. They got a bunch of butterflies that latched onto their.
Oh, dude, I get like fucking gnats. Don't tell me he gets butterflies, bro.
Yeah, I get fruit flies.
Oh, fuck this guy, bro.
So,
All right, I guess we gotta go. I gotta go to the mic.
fuck that. I'm going home.